Hello, everybody. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we have a special here, Relay 4v4 for Zelda 1. I'll hand it off to Green Mario, Bogey, and Jess to talk.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Welcome on in. Old timers and newcomers alike, welcome. We're doing a Legend of Zelda, Zelda 1 Next Gen, any percent no up in a relay with some of the newer folks. With me,
Hello,
I
everybody.
have
Welcome to
Jess
Zelda
Andy
Speedruns.
8,
Tonight
and
we
I
have a
also
special
have
here,
Bogey Smalls.
Relay 4v4
welcome on in,
for Zelda
everybody.
1. I'll hand it off to Green
thanks for having
Mario,
us. Looking forward
Bogey,
to
and
it.
Yeah, it should be a
Jess
fun time.
to talk.
Nice. So, hey, everybody. So we've got how's it going? Happy Tuesday. Relay setup. If you guys aren't familiar with the format, what's going on is the first two runners are going to be doing level 2 first. So essentially, that is a different route than what the second two runners are doing. So technically the only requirement for the first two players is that they have to finish level 2 first. Outside of that, they're free to beat the game however they like, as long as they stay within the any percent no up in A rules. And then the third and fourth runners, they will be doing Dungeon 3 first, and it's the same rule. They have to do Dungeon 3 first, and then follow all the rules. I think the normal racing rules are still in effect, where if you die in a level, you'll have to return to that same room where you died in. But other than that, but yeah, Jess or Bogey, you want to introduce the runners on some of these team names? They're woo! I don't know how they came up with that, but
I can start. I will introduce Team Candy Mustard, aka don't ask us where the team name came from. On this team, we have KWFF The Fish. He is running in spot 1. In spot 2, we have Andy. In spot 3, nope, one sec. Lost my screen. There we go. In spot 3, we have Why Must You Hate Me? Because. And in spot number 4, we have Antlers. Bogey, do you want to introduce Team Bop?
Yeah, absolutely. Team Bop, leading off, we have Jay Riggs, and running second, Rando the Commando, and then Tekit, Mr. Takate, running in the 3 slot, and then Druis bringing it on home for Team Bop.
Excellent. Now, mentally, I always said Quiff in my head. Is that how it's pronounced? Is that just me? Or is it KWFF?
I think he goes by both.
Okay.
Yeah, he intros himself in his channel as KWFF The Fish, bringing you the best of the 80s, 90s, and today.
Excellent. I think we're about to get started here real quick. As the runners are about to start, I think basically, again, it's a relay, so everyone's trying to do the best they can, and I think there'll be a very short break between runners. I want to say there's like a 20 to 30 second period where, we'll be switching out the runner with the next runner kind of thing. But it looks like we're getting the countdown.
Yep. And to quickly answer a question in chat, unfortunately, Shaddy, who was supposed to race tonight, had some internet issues. Luckily, we were able to get a sub, and now we have Takate in. So, good luck, everybody.
Very cool. But yeah, we are off. We are getting the wood sword. And as you can see, we are heading to level 2. This is more of, I guess, just an introduction to this route. It is pretty much the more beginner-friendly version. Level 3 is the normal kind of like speedrun, higher end strat that you go for, because the starting screen is essentially just a couple screens away from level 3 when you're doing some screen scrolls. So a brisk little walk through some of the forest, and you wind up at level 2. This level is essentially... I guess it's more the beginner route because you have access to an easier early dungeon, and you also have access to plenty of bombs in the dungeon. So that makes it kind of a more beginner-friendly way to start off your adventure. But cruising through here at this Gorilla room is essentially the first big-time save, and looks like Quiff has received a bomb from the gorillas, so he'll have a small advantage going forth. But as you can see, he's already a little bit behind. And again, a lot of these guys are newer runners. They haven't been running. I don't think anyone has been running for more than a year, I want to say. I don't know if you guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep, so
Yeah, J Riggs has been running for about a year, and yeah.
And Quiff has been running for about 2 years.
2 years? Okay. So it's around 1 to 2 years for everybody, I think. I don't think anyone has more... Like they're not... obviously, they're not, like, brand new runners or anything. They do have, I think, probably anywhere from, like, 1 to 5,000 attempts. So they are not super green, to the run or anything. But, they do have a lot to learn, and it's also... this is like a big race for them. I don't think a lot of these players have been in a race, kind of like of this like caliber on ZSR kind of thing. So there'll definitely be nerves kicking in. We'll be probably getting some mistakes, put them. There'll be some awkward situations that they'll be in for sure.
Yeah, you could say maybe Quiff is feeling the nerves, having forgotten to start his timer. But we'll just use J Riggs' timer on the right-hand side of the screen. Yeah, both runners exited level 2 very well in terms of resources. So you're you're wanting to get 3 keys in level 2, load up on bombs if you can. Both runners achieved that. You're seeing J Riggs here. Grab one of his hearts, which is required if he wants to be able to grab mags later. And you're seeing a slight route divergence. So you're seeing Quiff grab a couple secrets. So he's grabbing a couple 30 secrets. We'll see if he goes off to the northeast for his 100 secret or not. It appears he's going to do so. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, you have J Riggs, who's going for his white sword now, which the requirement is 5 hearts. That's why he grabbed that heart at Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, and the route divergence here, basically, Quiff is picking up a whole bunch of extra money in order to get the blue ring at the secret shop, which it's pretty expensive. Boy, it's expensive. And so he's going to have to pick up... You saw he picked up the Armos 30 right outside of level 2. He had to go pick up the 100 secret, and I think he also had to pick up the 30 secret east of Hard Rock. So he is loaded right now, but it looks like he's gonna pick up the blue candle as well. So interesting. I actually thought he was just gonna go straight to White Sword after that, but I don't think I've ever actually seen this route in particular where you grab the blue candle right there. I've seen a lot of runners get it after level 1 when they're going to level 3. They kind of swoop past the shop that's northwest of Start. But I guess he just wants to have it a little bit early.
Yeah, he will need the candle for the Lost Woods 100 secret later on. Meanwhile, you see J Riggs in level 1. He's going to grab a couple more keys here, grab his bow, and then head off to fight Aquamenus before headed towards level 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a point where they're going to be like equal route-wise, but it will be a little bit different because Quiff will have the blue ring in his inventory. And again, that doubles your defense. So essentially it kind of like doubles... It's actually better than doubling the amount of hearts you get, because you can still take a bop while having full hearts, and you'll still have beams essentially. So you, yeah, it's always nice to have.
Yeah, especially in a race where a death could really set you far back. Grabbing a ring at this point is definitely a good play. You see here, Quiff performing his pirouette to get into level 1 to unlock that key door across from the dungeon entrance. Meanwhile, you have J Riggs taking down Aquamenus with a few stabs of his white sword, grabbing his level 1 Triforce.
So now,
and J Riggs did say, sorry.
No, go ahead.
J Riggs did say he was going to do the red candle route. So I'll be interested to see if he does make the decision to do the blue candle or blue ring later, if he needs it.
Yeah, I think if he was going to be doing blue ring, he would have already grabbed a whole bunch of money that was in the northeast that he passed. So I think he's not getting the blue ring, but I don't know. Could be surprised. I'm not 100% sure, because there's a lot of variations for some of these 2 first routes that you can do. That you can throw in a lot of safeties with either potions or rings or whatnot. But yeah, he is moving straight into level 3. He's not even grabbing the candle yet, so this is another variation that I haven't quite seen.
Yeah, so it's based on what Jess was saying. I guess he's grabbing the red candle in level 7. Their routes will probably diverge at Magical Sword, which is about 2/3 of the way through the run. The last 3 levels will be levels 6, 8, and 9 for these runners, just based on their routing. So that's where their paths will converge. So we'll compare their Magical Sword times in about probably 15 minutes from now or so, and see where they're netting out. As Quiff grabs his level 1 Triforce. Yeah, chat raising a good point. They'll converge in the room after the red candle, essentially. After they both have their flames. Yeah, in terms of resources here now, J Riggs has 33 rupees. He only needs 10 more plus 100 secret later, which he'll grab. And that 140 rupees will allow him to buy both his arrows and his bait later on. As Quiff grabbed a potion, I believe. Or did he grab another heart?
I think he grabbed a potion? I kind of blanked as I was looking at it.
It looks like he grabbed a heart. Thanks,
okay.
Arctic.
Okay,
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, so he'll probably get the potion later on when he is going to level 6, I want to say. Something like that.
Ooh, and Manhandla not cooperating very nicely for J Riggs, but he gets them in the end.
Gets him in the end. 0 bombs leaving level 3. Never a good feeling, as every Zelda runner knows.
And J Riggs noting on his info form that Manhandla his least favorite boss, and I think we have a sense as to why there. Massive troll.
Yeah, hopefully he can get some bombs here. We'll see. Ooh, nice.
And meanwhile, with Quiff in level 3, this is his strongest level. It'll be interesting to see how his level goes.
Yeah, speaking of strongest levels, Jess, I think you did an extraordinary job collecting some information on these players. I don't know if you wanted to touch on some of that for this matchup. Yeah,
so overall, depending on the ring, if J Riggs ends up going back for it in any sort of manner, J Riggs' PB on this route is 34.19. Since we're pretty sure he's going to go blue ring route, his PB is 37.35. So it's about a 3-minute difference going for the blue ring between these two runners. Without the blue ring, Quiff's is 34.58. So overall, it's a pretty well-matched pair.
And one thing to note on J Riggs' side, when he grabbed his bombs, he made use of the globals and was farming for another set of bombs because he was able to figure out where his globals were based on the clock drop that he got from one of the enemies. So really smart gameplay there from Jay Riggs in terms of trying to manipulate the game to influence a bomb drop.
Yeah, you can see Quiff accidentally forced a 5er earlier, but he was able to clear the Dark Nuts and get the room bombs, and has a clean manhandler, so he's able to get out of the pretty much one of the hardest bosses in the game. It's manhandler. But feels good to like kind of get that monkey off your back. And it's also nicer to come into level 3 a little bit more prepared, hearts and bombs and white sword wise, so you can you'll be able to sort them down if anything goes completely wrong.
So I think we'll see Quiff grab the 100 secret here and then probably go buy his blue ring, if I remember the blue ring route correctly.
He will have it in level 4. But other than that, the routes are going to pretty much continue on at this point. Well, yeah, that's right. He's going to get the red candle, so they won't converge until then. But defensive advantage to Quiff, which can be pretty strong at this level. So we'll see. We'll see.
And with that, Quiff is now poor, down to 5 rupees after getting his blues ring. Nice little clothing change for Link.
Nice Gleon kill for Jay Riggs, so he's exiting 4 as Quiff is trying to enter it here. Gets the scroll, and he's going in.
So the blue ring doubles Link's defense. So while Quiff has 8 hearts, it's effectively 16 hearts for the green tunic. Red ring would double that again. I don't think either runner will be grabbing a red ring, which is buried deep in level 9. But yeah, in terms of race strategy, blue ring is good for the runners to grab to give them a bit more defense, particularly later in the game.
And yeah, the red ring is generally not a very good defensive option because you have to go through a lot of extra rooms in 9, and it's a lot of extra scary rooms in 9 as well, because there's a Patra, there's a bunch of Wizrobes, you gotta do like a quick block clip in order to like get past the Wizrobes and stuff. And so by that point, you know, you kind of you probably already have the blue ring and stuff, so you're pretty good on defense, and you have magical sword at that point as well, so it's kind of not really a much sought after defensive option for the speedrun. But it is swagger. You do look cool. You got a nice little outfit change as well.
So as Quiff grabs his ladder over on the left-hand side of the screen, Jay Riggs just performed his world wrap, grabbed his 10th heart. He's on his way to grab his Northeast 100 secret. That'll give him the 140 rupees that he'll need to do his shopping en route to level 7. And in between, he'll stop at level 5, grab one more heart, and the level 7 heart container will give him his 12th heart so that he can grab his magical sword after level 7. So yeah, no main issues for either runner. I think the biggest scare so far on either side has probably been Jay Riggs' manhandler fight. He got a pretty trolly one there. But other than that, I think both runners have to be happy with their play thus far. And hopefully it can continue for both of them.
Yep, both got max bombs. That's normally a indicator that things are going really well. That could be probably one of the worst ways to lose time or kind of lose a run, is just to like run out of bombs at a pivotal moment. So generally you want to keep them as high as possible all the time.
And Quiff makes it through Gleeok, who is his favorite boss. You can see him smiling there. I think he's happy with that.
I'd have to say, I think Gleeok is probably my favorite boss as well. Just like fighting him is always really satisfying. Dodging the fireballs, destroying the heads, doing all that.
And T Grenadier need 12 hearts to get the magical sword for maximum damage.
So here's a room on your right-hand side for J-Rigs that you may see a slight difference between how the two runners approach it. You're fighting 6 blue dark nuts. With the white sword, it definitely helps, but each hit from those guys takes 2 hearts. With the blue ring, it would take 1 heart, so I think Quiff will probably have a less stressful time in that room once he gets to the Olive Garden. But J-Rigs clearing that room nicely. He will grab Jess's favorite item in the game, the recorder.
Everyone loves a good cat jam.
Get out your cat jams and chat, come on.
So Quiff grabbing his potion now. I think he's going to go up the coast, grab his heart. Actually, grab the ladder heart and the raft heart, and then he'll make his way to level 5.
Ray's getting a little low on health for this back half of level 5. See how he can handle it though. Basically, a lot of the enemies later in level 5 all deal 2 damage. Pulls voices, Gibdos, stuff like that. So, kind of in that 2-hit range. It's always kind of scary. But, you got it, buddy. Ooh, smart. Picking up a heart from the Zols. I like that. Like that a lot. Taking his time with the Darknets here also. Does not want to die. Come on, buddy. Okay. Feeling the heat.
So Quiff entering level 5 here. He is en route to get his recorder.
Yeah, and gets a bomb drop to stop things off or start things off as well. That's pretty cool.
J-Rig's about to take on Dig Dogger, who loves all kinds of music.
Especially some Darude Sandstorm.
And J-Rig's made it through as Quiff
Very
is about
nice
to
fight.
enter his Olive Garden. Let's go.
Yeah, Olive Garden, probably one of the more difficult rooms in the game. Each Darknet has 8 HP, so bombs deal 4 damage, and White Sword deals 2. So, normally it's about 2 bombs to kill a blue Darknet. So, combination with the White Sword makes quick work of him and leaves with full health as well. So. Quiff is roaring back here.
So yeah, Quiff not very far behind J-Riggs at all, even going a little bit out of his way to get some extra rupees to buy his blue ring. But yeah, J-Riggs will be grabbing his meat, and then he'll grab his arrows, and then walk over to level 7 to Recorder Lake. Go get his red candle and take on Aquamenus.
Yeah, the arrows are required for level 6, and the meat is required for level 7. So in this route, you make use of some pretty efficient shopping by whistling back to 4, and then going to that little Westlake Mall shopping is what they call it. But 2 shops there have everything you need, essentially. So from there, kind of just have a nice walk to level 7.
Level 7, everyone's favorite level in this run.
I like level 7. I don't know.
Yeah, level 7's fun.
J-Rig's going around. He's a little low on bombs, so that makes sense. He wants to go... You can kind of curve to the left side and get a little easy bomb pack by killing a couple keys here. So, little safety backup stuff. So these runners definitely are really rehearsed in the backups.
7 bombs required for level 7. So, yeah, J-Riggs was feeling the bomb pressure, but Quiff in good position. He'll use 1 bomb here on Dig Dogger. Actually, he doesn't even use the bomb, so he's opting for a backup bomb just in case. But yeah, seven bombs required for level 7, and he'll record her a couple times here and do his shopping and join J-Riggs in level 7.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You get the white sword, so you can kill Dig Dogger in 4 hits. Also, you don't have to use a bomb for level, so you have an extra bomb for level 7. You also don't have to use an extra menu, so I like that a lot. J-Riggs looking like he's having a rough time in 7. He's already down to 4 hearts.
Yeah, he keeps getting bopped by the bananas.
Oh!
And there's another bop.
Oh, man.
Those gorillas are not... as he takes a death in 7. Those are some aggressive blue gorillas.
Luckily, he wasn't too far into 7. Only a few rooms to get back, but again, the gap right now is getting closer and closer. As Quiff picks up his arrows, he's got all of his required shopping done. And he is definitely not going to be doing any backup strats for bombs, so...
And yeah, this is where the decision to go blue ring could pay off a little bit here for Quiff. Not far behind J-Riggs at all with that death.
Yeah, also opting not to go to the fairy lake to get full hearts. You know, it's a speed run. You gotta go. Oh God! How did that boomerang not hit him? Already down to 1 heart. I get sniped trying to get into the stairs. We'll see if he considers the lake here. Yeah, looks like he's gonna go for it this time around. Looks like he wants to go for it, and I can't blame him.
A question from chat from Primetime Mike: how does the relay race work? Basically, each team has 4 runners. Each has a prescribed route. As soon as one runner on a team is done, the next runner will be right up and going on their route. Whichever team finishes first wins.
You've got Team Candy Mustard, which I don't know how they came up with that name, on the left, and Team Bop on the right. So far, it looks like Candy Mustard's pulling ahead. I hate having to say Candy Mustard, but they are ahead.
The later runners have agreed, yes, to the last 2 runners. The first 2 runners will do 2 first, and the last 2 runners have all agreed to do 3 first. So at least from just a routing perspective, they're even, and even just from a personal best perspective, these 4 sets of runners are all very well matched. So it should be a great relay here.
So Candy Mustard is sort of a mix of all the names? How does Quiff fit into that?
I don't know, but Quiff just dodged getting wall mastered there. That was a close one.
There's a little bit of relief in his eyes, I think, from that one.
So Wallmaster there would have brought Quiff back to the start of level 7. It would have been another lead change.
Yeah, it would one of those things that I'm pretty sure every single runner has gotten wall mastered at some point in their life. I can't imagine someone never having that happen to them. It's one of those growing pains, but.
And we have a red candle grab over on J Riggs' side. Drop your Druid Slits in chat.
Yep. So, this was usually pretty much always my favorite part of the run, because once you get the magical sword, it is a huge power spike in power. You know, your sword is doubled once again as you head into level 6, but with great power comes great responsibility, as they say, and the dungeons do get a lot harder. 6, 8, and 9 are pretty much the last dungeons on the docket for these runners, and you know, they're not easy, even with a blue ring and magical sword. So.
One thing to note on Quiff's side, he does get 2 bombs here in this Wizrobe room. So he was down to his final bomb, which would have gotten him through level 6, but he lucked out there, got 2 globals from some orange
Very
Wizrobes. Nice. So resource-wise, he's got to be feeling pretty happy right now. And J Riggs takes down Aquamenus. He will be leaving level 7.
That must feel good.
His magical sword. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, level 7 can be tricky sometimes with those boomerangs.
But yeah, he had another hiccup in the Reverse C, the Wallmaster room. The Wallmasters essentially spawn outside of the room itself and kind of, I think it's technically 2 tiles that they spawn outside of the room, and they walk into the bottom parts of the outer area. And so J Riggs accidentally got a clock, which freezes them inside of the wall. So you have to exit in order to kind of advance through the room to kill all the wall masters. So a little time loss for him, but got his magical sword now.
So Quiff got a
Quiff's
timely clock. Exactly.
Great room for him.
And his magical breakfast too. So he's excited. He is going up against his favorite enemy in the game here in one room, Goma.
Oh, I sense some sarcasm in that favorite term there, Bogey.
Maybe. Oh, he gets the ultimate pattern, which is Goma dropping straight down. Takes him out with 1 arrow. And grabs his level 6 Triforce.
Notorious
and the way to go, Quiff, you missed your strat.
Notorious for missing the Goma shots is Quiff.
We call that quiffing it.
Yeah. Understandable when you're fighting the blue Gomas, but you're fighting the orange ones. They're not too hard to hit.
So J Riggs doing a great job on the right-hand side, evading some beams from the orange Wizrobes. If you stand half a tile to the right as they fire down at you, you essentially miss the hitbox of the beam. So he's making his way through level 6. He has one more relatively difficult room in Magical Breakfast 2, which is coming up here.
Meanwhile, Quiff is an 8, which is his weakest level per his own assessment. So we'll see how he does.
A very tough room here. Blue Lagoon, infamous for its fireballs and lag and tons of annoying dark nets. But can be a difficult set of rooms for newer runners. You get a Blue Lagoon 1, a transition room, and then Blue Lagoon 2. More fireballs, more dark nets. Can't really tell you how many hours I've had to put into this room itself. Probably my favorite rooms in the game, honestly. Just very high intense action. There's a lot of danger and a lot of time save potentially. So
yeah, level 8's all about
always my
combat.
favorite.
Yeah, 8's a fun level. It's probably my favorite as well.
Yeah, short and sweet too. Not many rooms.
J-Riggs also gets Goma in 1. Great job, guys.
And yes, Takate, I am a little crazy.
So Gleeok's back, this time with 4 heads.
He's stronger than ever. 4 heads.
No
with
match
Magical
for
Sword
the
at this
Magical
point.
Sword.
Yeah. Magical Sword takes him down real quick. Essentially, it's 3 hits and then 2 for each consecutive next head. I guess J-Riggs is gonna go get a potion here? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Grab it before 8. Okay. So he will be prepared. Quiff's already headed to 9 with a blue ring as well, so...
And a potion, I think.
And a potion. That's right.
So yeah, he's got the bombs he needs to clear level 9. Needs 1 to get in, 5 for the bomb walls. He's got 3 keys. I think he's sitting pretty, resource-wise.
That scroll can always be tricky. Last scroll of the game, like, freaking out when you're on pace. Good times.
With Quiff entering 9, overall, he's hoping for a sub 37 with this run. We'll see if he can make that. I think he's on a pretty good pace to get that.
And about 4 more minutes. Can do it.
Yeah, so Quiff picking up an extra key, I think in level 3, which is not normally on the 3 first route, but on the 2 first route. So he can skip that first room in level 9 and just go right for the bomb hole. We'll see if he gets a FU beam here from the blue Wizrobe. He does not. He's off to face Patra 1. We'll see what he does here. Gets the clip. Nice. Well
Very
done.
nice. Very nice.
Way to go.
And J-Rig's taking out Blue Lagoon 2. So he's just got to get through this room and then take on his 4-headed Gleeok. So the first head takes 3 hits of the magical sword, and then each other head takes 2, so 9 hits in total. J-Riggs grabs his level 8 Triforce.
Yeah, if you guys like what you see here, I assume this is going to be the first of probably many next-gen races and stuff. Again, some helpful resources for you guys if you want to get into Zelda. If you'd like, you want to check out the speedrun. The Z1 Discord is a great place to start. Redcandle.us is another great website that has a lot of information for Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. A lot of these guys have started their own Discord. It's called NextGen. So they've got that going on. But yeah, a lot of... seems to be like a lot of newer runners these days picking up any percent no up and A and giving it a go. So it's nice to see a lot of fresh blood out there.
And it's a lot of fun having them all race in a group. They get to push each other. They like to bop each other on the leaderboard. And just share strats to help each other beat that sub 30 barrier.
And so you saw Quiff here do his reverse clip after grabbing his silver arrows. Got it on the... We'll give it to him on the first try, but he got it done. He's got just a couple of rooms left of combat.
One bomb left for Quiff. Hopefully he doesn't accidentally use one. Looking pretty clean, though.
Yep, and with that blue tunic, he can take a little bit more risk on some of these rooms.
All right, Quiff through the diamond trap room. Meanwhile, you got J Riggs taking on Patra 1 here in an effort to get some bombs. Gonna use his potion wisely.
Yeah, good thing he's got that potion. Don't want to start level 9 with 2 hearts, essentially.
Just because our runners are almost done, don't think we're over yet. We still have 3 more runners to go on each team, so stick around.
And I guarantee you the lead will be changing multiple times. Because a lot of times in these race settings, not everything goes right. Not everything goes your way. But we are at Ganon for Quiff. Oh man, gets the last hit. Get your GGs
Awesome.
out for Quiff. He is the first runner to finish.
Finishing about 37-30-ish.
Not too bad.
And with that, you'll see coming up on the left side of your screen our next runner, Endy, also running 2 first.
Oh, nice, and it is an instant swap. I like that.
And Andy was ready to go.
Yeah.
No mic, no cam. Andy's all business tonight.
Need to get me some of those input display overlay things. I always thought those are really cool.
Yeah, GG's to Quiff. And J Rig's gonna grab his silver arrows in a moment here.
And welcome Quiff into the chat room. Quiff did tell me that his favorite emote was the JSR Party Pug. If you have those, throw them in chat.
Yeah, if you don't know JSR, awesome dude, first and foremost. Pretty old school Zelda speedrunner. Came up with a lot of routes and strats, especially for 100%. He was a big 100% runner back in the day, but does a ton of variety now. He also he does this crazy thing where he speedruns every game that was done by Angry Video Game Nerd. And essentially those are like some of the worst games that have ever like come out. So learning and grinding all the speedruns for that have been I don't know how he does it, but props to him.
Over on the left side, Endy is in 2.
J Rig's past Patra 2. There's a couple rooms of Wiz Robes left. Did use his second potion, so we'll see if that comes to play at all. Hopefully not.
Dodging that Wizzy beam there.
Ooh, a little scary in this trap room. Oh, it's a heart. 4.5. See if he can make it through this. No more potions left.
Endy gets a friendly Dodongo over on his side and grabs a Triforce in 2.
That orange Wizrobe just lining up right by the bomb hole. But J Riggs through. He has one more room against Patra 3.
Hold on to your butts.
Come on, J Riggs, you can do it.
Oh, he's playing it real safe. Oh, oh
Yep,
gosh.
J Riggs' goal for this was just to get through it. He had no time requirement. Just wanted to beat the game.
There he's through, and here's his Ganon fight. Oh,
Did it cut out on us?
Uh-oh.
I guess he got it. Dang.
Either that, or I believe they did try to limit us to about 40-ish minutes per runner. So it could be that as well. I guess we'll have to wait and hear.
Well, GG to J Riggs.
yeah,
GG,
J Riggs.
GG's in chat
got
for him.
Woo.
So
Got
coming
him
up
for
on your
sure.
right-hand side of the screen is Rando the Commando, also running 2 first for Team Bop.
So Rando the Commando just recently PB'd today, right? Or yesterday? Got a sub 32 on his 3 first route. His PB for this route, 3450. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 3317.
Yep. And Endy's PB is 3450, so...
Yep.
About a minute and a half apart between these two runners. Endy had a bit of a lead, so we'll see if Rando makes it up just based on his slightly faster PB.
Yeah, if you're not following any of these runners, please do give them a follow. They're all great runners, great streams, some great emotes, good times, good chats.
Yeah, they've been grinding pretty hard too. I feel like I always see just like Rando, Druis, Antlers, Wymus, like they're always like on playing and stuff. So they're definitely in it to improve, which I always respect.
One of the
This
fun
game
things is they all
Go ahead.
stream at different times of day as well. So you can find somebody on during the workday and somebody on at 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So
Yeah.
whatever time you're awake, somebody from NextGen is awake and streaming, most likely.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that is right. Rando has been just like PBing a ton. He got like 2 PBs in one day. Last week I think it was. Got another PB like 2 days ago. He's definitely on a tear lately.
Speaking of tears lately,
Ian.
GG's to you, Green Mario, on your low percent accomplishment the other day.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Nearly a sub 30. 3 hearts. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, low percent's pretty hard. This game itself is hard, so doing it low percent was gives you a good challenge for sure. It's a great game for it. To be completely honest, because there really isn't a ton of things that you have to have in order to beat the game. You'll see every runner get magical sword or white sword or whatever, but it really isn't required. So you'll see other like for example like Link to the Past for low percent, you'll still see them get tons of items because there's just like more items and things that are required. I think that is the case for a lot of other low percent games, I want to say, but this game in particular is you don't need a lot. Pretty interesting. Very open world, you know. Do the dungeons in whatever order you want. Stuff like that.
So overall, for this this matchup, Andy's main goal is just not to die. Although he would like to not farm for bombs as well. As far as Rando, he would love to get a sub 35 in this run. So a couple different approaches for what they're looking for, but
I think both are very noble goals. I think not dying always a good goal.
Yeah, that would be my goal, to not die. This game definitely has a very fine balancing act between, resource acquisition and using bombs efficiently, things like that. Just overall speed and safety is another huge sort of balancing act, because you can definitely, push it to the limit, especially when you're in like level 9 or something like that, where you can take a lot of hits to boost yourself forward, or, kind of like when you're doing PB attempts, it's like I'm banking on the fact that I'm going to force a bomb here, like things like situations like that to kind of increase your speed. So it could be difficult in a race format to, because you definitely have to make adjustments in this game, because this is a very you'll see any Zelda runner will have a lot of resets and not a lot of completions, for the most part, especially if they're doing 3 first, because you've got manhandle at level 3, you've got just overall game difficulty and all of that. It's really challenging.
And that probably leads to why a lot of our runners' least favorite boss is Manhandla, just because of the constant grind in level 3.
Yeah. Ooh, Andy may have thought he grabbed the key in that room, in the keys room, but he did not. That may come back to bite him a little bit later. Not sure if he noticed. Because he walked right next to the key, but just didn't grab it. Situations like that can easily happen and kind of mess with your run. So we'll see how he adapts, and if and when he notices that he is a key short than when he normally would be, where he would normally be. I'm not actually sure if he got the Zol key in 3. I was probably blabbing about something.
And by the way, J-Riggs confirmed that Ganon did die, so way to go, J-Riggs.
Nice. Kind of a suspenseful moment there, but glad he got the kill there. I remember at GDQ we did a sort of like a mercy rule. If our run was over 35 minutes for it was the Zelda relay that we did in 2020. It was the trilogy relay, so it was Zelda 1, 2, and 3. But there was a mercy rule. If your run was over 35 minutes, you could just move on to the next person. And we had to actually implement that because Cantaloupe unfortunately kept taking hits in 9. But I don't think that exists here. So if J-Riggs were to have died, I think he would have had to muscle it out and do it again. I'm not sure if there's any mercy rule that these guys have for moving on to the next person. Do any of you guys know? I don't know.
I think we were discussing 40-ish minutes.
Okay, that's good.
So, yeah, Shaddy says 40 minutes plus or minus. Good to see you in chat there, Shaddy.
Yeah, poor Shaddy was out with internet issues, unfortunately, but we got Tecate to fill his role.
And all that means is that we'll have to do this again so that Shaddy can run.
Yeah. Yeah, we all knew J-Riggs was bringing it home for sure. No question about it.
And as far as experience level, both these runners are pretty similar in experience. Rando has been running about 10 months, Andy about a year, but with some break in there. So it's quite fun to see these guys get to close to sub 30 within a year. It's a great accomplishment.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I think so far everyone has been doing a different 2-first route. Correct me if I'm wrong, because Andy just did the world wrap after 4. Oh, maybe J Riggs did that as well. Can't remember. Too many runs going on. But there are just like a ton of different variations that you can do for speed and safety for 2-first. Yeah, he's gonna go to 5. He's probably also doing red candle, now that I think about it. Yeah, he is doing the red candle. Okay, my mistake. My mistake. Yeah, I guess Quiff was the only person doing blue ring. I was surprised. I thought more people would be doing blue ring, just as like a safety kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it definitely worked out. I mean, he, was ahead by a couple minutes. Because he didn't die in 7. That was a big time loss for J Riggs, unfortunately. So, points for safety in blue ring. So,
Yeah, it's always that balance, right? Spend the extra time to get the ring in hopes of not dying? Or just go for it and hope you don't die.
Yeah, blue ring adds definitely definitely at least a minute and a half, probably about 2 minutes or so. I don't know exactly, because you have to grab a whole bunch of money, but I'd imagine it'd be about 2 minutes.
I think both runners doing what they hoped to do so far. So you got Andy going for his recorder here momentarily as he enters the Olive Garden. Rando grabbing his ladder on the right. Oh, Andy's getting some great patterns here.
Yeah,
Doing
good
a great
cluster
job
there.
And this is his least favorite room in the run. So great to see that he has good patterns.
Yeah, he's got to be happy with that room there.
Notoriously nicknamed Olive Garden due to a speedrunner named Arcus. Coined it. Kind of just stuck.
And before that, it was called the Room of Requirement. Not as catchy.
Yeah, honestly not as catchy. I guess the idea was all the blue dark nuts are the waiters that are super busy on free breadstick day or whatever.
Right.
You gotta love those Olive Garden breadsticks.
Yeah. Yeah, busy
the Olive
on the
Garden
unlimited
waiters
breadsticks.
don't wear the blue outfits anymore. It's too bad.
Oh.
And Rando is out of 4. And Vaughn in chat is throwing some shade on anyone who's liking the Olive Garden there.
Olive Garden, of course, Vaughn's favorite room.
You're here, your family.
So Rando doing his world wrap, going from the west coast to the east coast.
Yeah, it's kind of funny if you guys don't know Arcus, huge speedrunner in the retro community. It's kind of funny because he's come up with Andy. Okay, I panicked for a second as I saw Andy on half a heart in there.
Sure, he's pretty relieved. So this is his least favorite room for the boss, because he can run away and take a while, and the fireball's coming at you.
Yeah.
And it's only level 5.
Cute little.
So way to get through that.
Yeah, cute little select pause there. Little pause strats are always nice in this game. The select button just pauses the game, and the start button goes into the menu. So if you ever just need a second to, gather your thoughts or dodge something or make sure something's not going to hit you, you can press select, repeatedly in order to kind of slow things down. But anyway, I was talking about Arcus. Huge Ninja Gaiden runner, huge retro runner, great guy. It's really funny, but he comes up with a bunch of names for items and rooms and a bunch of other different NES speedruns and stuff. Because I was starting to run Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles earlier last year or whatever, and he is coined for a couple things in that game, and I was just like, oh my god, must be all over the place.
Yeah, we got the spice rack in level 4. Breadstick.
Yeah, the Toblerone was the wood sword, right?
Yep. Food always works pretty well with in the speedrunning community.
Y'all are making me hungry talking about breadsticks and Toblerone candy bars.
Yeah.
Who's making me dinner?
You got breakfast rooms, you got magical breakfast rooms.
Pancakes.
Jellies. I always feel like food is a pretty common denominator sort of thing for a lot of these speed games.
Now Rando taking on this lovely Darknet room.
Yeah, so we got a couple good bombs in there. I think he was a little bit more bomb strapped than Endy was going into this room. But Rando definitely should be able to take these guys down with the way he's been PBing lately. That white sword.
Yeah, honestly, he's looking a little nervous.
A little bit.
Takes him down, though. Takes him down. A few of those sword swings just seemed a little.
Going through the back half of level 5 with 3 hearts versus 5. A little dicey.
I think he'll be alright. Yeah, surprisingly enough, it seems like Endy is actually pulling more and more ahead, even though he has a slightly slower PB. So, no slouch to the races. Yeah, get your Druid lits out for the red candle, of course. A little late, apologize. Nice tanks by Endy. What's the difference between D2 first and Dungeon 3 first? Definitely a lot. Yeah, the main thing is that 3 first is going to be a lot more difficult. You're having less hearts and no white sword for the first few levels of the speedrun that make it a lot more difficult, but you are saving a lot of time in the overworld by efficiently going to the dungeons that are just closer to where you start. So you're skipping a lot of travel time in the overworld. For example, scrolling to level 2, if you got good scrolls, you'll probably get there slightly less than a minute. And if you had the same scrolls going to Dungeon 3, you'd enter at 25 seconds or so.
And it's interesting on Rando's side, I believe he was the only runner who listed level 5 as his weakest level. And meanwhile, level 6 is his strongest. Which I believe is also the only person that said level 6 for that one.
So Endy's out of 7, Rando's out of 5. Endy about to grab his magical sword. Endy's playing a pretty solid game. I mean, both runners are, but Endy in particular having a very solid run.
Yeah, I think he started about he got a 2-minute head start, but level 7 generally takes about a little over 4 minutes, depending on how good your level 7 is. So he made up another 2 minutes or so already. So he is increasing the gap.
And Andy has the 1 bomb he needs for level 6, but he wants more. We'll see what happens here in the chapel. So he goes praying to these orange wizrobes.
Yeah, Bogey, what happens if you don't have bombs and you're in level 6? What happens?
If you're in level 6, you have to do the Gleeok of Shame, which is walking around a few extra rooms with your head held down, disappointed that you did not get the bomb drops that you so deserved. I don't think, at least Andy won't have to worry about his Gleeok of Shame here.
Yeah, unless he goes completely nuts ham with bombs. Should be good. Ooh,
oh, Andy
good
getting
clock.
a phenomenal clock.
Oh, and a fairy right after it. Jeez.
Nice.
Nice. He is excited about that clock.
Some of that quiff luck, I think, rubbed off on him, hey?
Must have.
Must have. We'll see how he handles Goma, though. That'll be the that'll be the real thing. Heading into MB2. Can't get another clock. Unfortunate. I was actually thinking he might be able to get a clock, because generally you kill about 10 enemies between clock drops there. So you kill the second orange, and then you kill 5 other enemies in Magical Breakfast 1. And then you kill 5 Vires. No, but maybe you kill an orange, that's an extra Wizrobe, so you skip the clock. Unfortunately, on the global.
Right side, Rando grabs the red candle. Sorry, Bogey.
Oh, it's okay. I was just going to say, chat noting that Magical Breakfast Room 2 was quite unkind to Andy. Took a lot of heart damage, but made it through. He will grab his Triforce and head towards level 8.
And Rando
and that's
getting...
so far.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say that's so far 3 for 3 runners that have gotten a 1 hit on Goma.
Nice. Keep that number in mind. But yeah, Rando getting all the fairies. 2 fairies and a heart as well so far, so it's pretty much back to full life.
Oh, almost getting wall mastered. Made it through.
Say, as annoying as it is for you runners, I love seeing it as a watcher. It is always so funny.
Made it through. Good old Arcus.
So Andy picking up his potion on the way to level 8. It's good strategy, I think, for the race, right? You can take a lot of damage very quickly in level 8. Good
Yeah,
to
my
have it
strat was
there.
always to get the potion before level 9, but level 8 makes a lot of sense. Especially if you don't have blue ring. You can easily die there. You could die there with the blue ring, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
It's not really a big stretch.
Yeah, if you take that death, getting through level 8 on 3 hearts is tall order, so...
Yeah, when you kill all the enemies in a room, and then you go back to the dungeon, they will respawn if you've killed all the enemies. And so the first Blue Lagoon, as well as the second Blue Lagoon, everything respawns. So if you die to Gleeok Senior or whatever, you have a lot of enemies to deal with trying to get back.
When Andy doing some ninja strats, evading
Yeah.
those dark nuts. And the Gibdo.
He's gonna
Yeah.
potion here, smart,
Yeah,
with only 2 hearts left.
yep. I can't recall if he picked up the potion south of level 1. You might have that on backup here. I'm not sure which.
Oh yeah, like a second potion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I don't think he did, right? Well, he does have an extra heart though. Sure.
Making it to that blue lagoon room, and I'll say Andy broke my rules a little bit and gave me 2 different rooms that he hates. And his second room was a combo room of Blue Lagoon 1 and 2.
So he basically hates level 8, is what he's
Pretty
saying.
much.
Yeah, my mistake earlier. He actually doesn't have a extra heart. I don't know why I said that. He's gonna ignore the level 8 heart. So he is on his way to level 9.
And Quiff asking, who doesn't love level 8? I wonder.
So no clocks for Rando in the magical breakfast rooms, but he's cruising through. Ooh, and a lucky bomb drop for Endy.
Yeah, that's
getting
huge.
that old Bluey.
Couple
Getting bailed
bounds
out.
short.
Because yeah, going into 9 with 4 bombs is you cannot beat the game. So bomb drop definitely helps.
We get a 4 for 4 runners on one-shotting Goma. That is some really good Goma luck today. Hopefully the rest of our runners get that as well. Nobody's quiffed it so far.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice
Andy getting a
fairy
nice
drop.
fairy.
Oh my
Huge
gosh.
to have beams here. He's 1 key short. He has 2 keys going into level 9, so he'll have to clear this first room here after the old man gets out of his way.
Oh, immediately takes a hit by like. Feels bad, man. But I think kind of like these like lower like 31, 32 runners, I don't think beams are as big a deal as like some of the higher runners, just because you're more prone to losing your beams and like taking hits more often. So you're just gonna, I mean, you're not really gonna have beams as much, so it's not gonna have as big an impact. But they're always nice. They're always pretty nice.
And Rando grabs his backup potion. Might be needed in 9 or 8. We shall see.
Andy doing a great Patra 1 skip there. Well done.
I think Team Candy Mustard has gotten every Patra skip.
Oh, and Andy
Patra
getting a
1 skip.
bomb drop.
Seriously, this is Quiff luck right here.
Yeah.
Man, Andy is pumped right now.
Ooh. Rando taking a hit before entering 8. Rough. Second Moblin. Just barely sniped him.
See if Andy can get Patra 2 skip. Clipping in at 7 o'clock. He gets through. Takes a little bit of damage, but well done.
Meanwhile, Rando in one of his 2 most hated rooms, also Blue Lagoons 1 and 2 listed.
I feel like
Like we
someone
said,
was copying.
he loves 8.
I feel like they were looking over each other's shoulder. What'd you put?
Well, brave by Endy not to go for a potion at 2 hearts, but made it through, got a couple hearts. It's getting the silvers.
And the swag.
And the swag. Which direction was that? I missed it.
Left.
Ah, yeah. Always a fan of the up swag personally, but, you know, each their own.
Andy using his potion, getting bopped around by these Wizrobes.
He's just gonna kill him.
Man, and he gets the fairy.
Good grief.
He is getting some great luck, man.
He has gotten, I don't know, every fairy. Like, got one in next room, got one here.
And in chat, Takate is saying, basically, the reverse clip is a devil. And it's funny because it's Rando's favorite strat and Endy's least favorite strat. So, bit of a difference there.
And another bomb drop just in case you need it.
Yep. He's got 6 bombs for this room here. Not that he needs
heart.
them. One heart. You got to use that potion.
He still has the blue one, right? I mean,
he still has one left.
Yeah. I mean, he used one.
He has to use it here.
No, he doesn't. Right?
No!
Oh no!
That's a 9.
Yeah, because he
Rando
used the
has some catch-up time.
Yeah, he used the red in level 8 and then the blue in level 9.
Oh, that's right.
So, Bogey and Green Murray, you guys are both experienced runners. How hard is it to start 9 on 3 hearts?
It's tough.
It's not easy. I'll tell you that. It is not easy. The next room is a huge problem because all of the Wizrobes that you killed will respawn. Patra 2 is a problem. Patra 1 is a problem. Patra 1 is especially a problem because it's a little bit more awkward since the door is already open. Normally to do the skip, you like wait at the entrance of the door and then like you kind of like swing through it. So it's just like a little bit different. So you'll see probably Endy kind of like wait for it a little bit, but Endy's killing him. Might just kill him for the sake of not having him respawn.
And Endy does
you really
have
see
the
the
option.
power of the magic sword.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't. One strat you could do is try to force a fairy off the old man, but.
Ooh, taking another death there as Rando heads into the next room. And the lead has changed. Just like that. A couple deaths in 9. And he's out to get another potion. That's where my money would be.
Yeah, you can never count out things that can go well or go wrong in Zelda 1 speedrunning.
He's gonna accidentally whistle to 8, but... Go into 1, get the potion that's south of 1. And Rando with a fairy, a forced fairy actually, on the Zols. So he is cruising full hearts.
Great Patra skip too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely see the practice that Rando's been putting in lately. In this level 9 in particular. Was even ready with the beam strats, I think. For reverse C.
Yeah.
Love it.
But yeah, Rando is in great position to finish here.
Yeah, he's got his potion still. Endy back in 9.
A beautiful reverse clip
Yep.
on Rando's side. His favorite strat, of course. So, good thing that he did it in the first try.
But again, Endy does not have to grab the silver arrows. So this is going to be a very shortened level 9 here. So he'll be able to sort of catch up.
so Patra 1's gone because he killed him before. You sometimes see runners here, just depending on whether or not they're keeping track of their count, stab the old man to get to 15, take out one of the red wizrobes for 16, but... Okay, here. Let's hope he can get it off in time.
Oh. Scary stuff.
Welcome in, Zelda Speedruns 2 with the raid. Welcome to a Zelda 1 4v4 relay race.
Welcome in, everyone. We're doing a Zelda 1. Yes, it is a 4 versus 4 Zelda 1 relay. We are on the second match, and it is pretty close, honestly, considering all everything that's happened. Andy had a couple deaths in 9, but he is on his way to Ganon as well. Rando entering Ganon. Obligatory. Here's Ganon. You guys know LOZ Cards fan. He does it the best. Oh, taking a lot of damage. Come on, Rando. Ooh,
and we have some bacon.
Very nice.
Yeah, so Andy, not far behind at all. I'm hoping he switches here away from that potion so he doesn't accidentally lose it, which he does.
Everybody get your GGs in chat for Rando finishing his race. Great job. And we'll bring in Takate on the right-hand side for Team Bop.
So Takate, a last-minute fill-in for Shaddy, who was originally scheduled to be the third runner here for Team Bop, but somebody decided to drive a truck into a telephone pole in Shaddy's neighborhood, taking out his internet in his entire neighborhood. So Takate was on standby, ready to go, even filled out the questionnaire.
Yes, I definitely appreciated that. And just overall, thank you, Takate, for saving our bacon on this race so we could still hold it.
Absolutely. Takate, very
weird
well-known
decision making,
speedrunner.
you know. Driving a truck into a telephone pole.
Yeah. Rumor was it was Quiff, but
I could see that. Quiff is a nice guy, but competitive, cut you down.
Now we have some bacon on Endy's side.
all
Get
right.
your GGs out for Endy.
Andy tagging Ymus. Ymus ready to go.
Going with the cam, so you can see how nervous he gets. I like it.
So I'm wondering, there was a slight pause there. I'm wondering if Ymus is trying the level 3 manip, and we'll see here.
Yeah, I think he's
momentarily.
probably going for it.
So Green Mario was talking about JSR earlier and contributions he's made to the Zelda community. Probably the most notable, at least in the last couple years, is the introduction of the level 3 manipulation, which is timer-based. Looking for a specific frame rule to enter level 3. Doesn't look like Ymus got it, so essentially what a lot of the top speedrunners now, and certainly the majority of the sub 29 runs these days, or at least many of them, have the level 3 manipulation in it, so it gives you favorable bombs, very low time through level 3, like a 204, 205, somewhere in that vicinity, with resources.
I don't know how I mentioned JSR and didn't mention the manip, so my bad.
I mean, handle and not playing nice for Takate, and that is his least favorite room, so he's trying to get it out early, but not having the luck. Needs to go find some more bombs.
Why must getting treasure trove of bombs over here? So he'll probably be good for manhandling. We'll see? Question mark. But I mean, these runners are now neck and neck. Like, you can't get any closer than this.
Absolutely, and
Trying to get bombs.
I love it. He knows exactly where he wants to go to get a 4-pack of bombs.
Might as well get the key here as well. That's smart.
Yep. We'll see if he even goes for 8 bombs here, getting Nope, he's just going to keep those in case Manhandla trolls again. But yeah, I mean, literally, these guys are doing a high five right now.
Yep. Same room kind of thing.
And yeah, Andy, welcome to chat. GG, sir. Everyone grab your GGs in chat. And down goes Manhandla
Nice.
over on Takate's side. And on Yma's side, we've got a race.
Sync.
Holding the Triforces together. Love to see it.
And overall, these two runners are about 30 seconds apart in their PBs for these runs, so another very well-matched group.
Carefully not pirouetting back into level 3. Ways wise.
Quiff throwing some shade at his teammate, saying that he's surprised that Ymas didn't reset this 223 exit out of level 3. I thought they were on the same team, but
Yeah, right?
some tough love over on...
Quiff probably did get that power line.
Probably.
Even with all the lead changes in the first two races, it's so neat to see these guys synced up in the same room. Anything can happen, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yma's pulling slightly ahead because he didn't have to farm for bombs. Yeah, he's taking his time. He's definitely playing a bit different PB attempts. Which is good to see. Which is good to see.
And Takate getting a good bomb force in the breakfast room here, so he's got plenty of bombs right now. You need 3 bombs after this room to get out of level 4, so Ymas in a little bit dicey territory, only because the Vyre's room before Gliok could potentially cause some trouble if you're attempting to force for bombs.
Yeah, a popular place to force is the Vire room after, before Gliok. So you have bombs going to 1. Also kills him quick.
And literally, these two runners, these two teams are less than 5 seconds apart right now.
Yeah, they keep passing each other. It's like great.
I love it. This is what we want to see.
Yeah. Oh, didn't grab the key. Oh no, I must. Oh boy. Another. Oh, he's gonna go back.
Talking
Okay.
about that earlier. I swear I remember somebody saying, "Is Ymas going to remember the key?"
But he went back and got it. Thank goodness. Because it would have cost him a lot more time to go get a different key. But he's dealing with different patterns now, which will probably go back to normal as soon as level 1 starts. So he'll probably be fine.
And Takate handling his favorite boss with ease.
Yeah, he had those bombs, those beams entering the Gliok fight, which definitely allowed him to take advantage. Hovering at the bottom of the room, and Ymas doing a good job also taking out Gliok.
Also his least favorite room, so both these runners have their least favorite rooms of the runs out of the way early.
Nice. Takate pulling ahead just a little bit. Oh, taking a bop. Ymas having to raft again. But he's on his way to 1. Both have really good bomb counts here. 6 and 8 each, respectively. They should be good to go.
Takate pirouetting in 1 to open up that key door, saves a key.
Yeah, so I think both runners in level 1 obviously want to keep that bomb count high. Probably see Takate grab that 5-er. I'm guessing we may see an Armo skip on Takate's side. We'll see. Could save a good 10 seconds, but put some stress on the run later in level 7. which is a great room. Great level to have some arrows in.
Yeah, with that next fiver, he's up to 26. I assume he'll probably skip the Armos.
Yep. So yeah, you want, again, 140 rupees as you go shopping. So you want to get 40 by the time you're leaving level 2, ideally, so that when you grab your Northeast 100 secret en route to level 5, you got your 140.
Yeah, technically, 142 rupees is the absolute minimum that you need to beat the game. One for Goma, one for Ganon.
Or you need 250 rupees if you're fighting Goma and your Quiff.
The shade! Wow. Come on now. So far, everybody's gotten it in one shot. We'll see if that holds true.
I hope Quiff doesn't do any second quest runs. Oh god. Because there's blue Gomas. Those take 3 hits. I can only imagine. But anyway.
Yeah. The other thing is level 2 is pretty easy to get a lot of rupees in. You could, if you know what you're doing, you could reliably get a good 20 rupees in level 2. So entering with 26 for Tecate is a good position here.
Yeah, you fight, I think, like 20 some odd ropes. The snake warriors of level 2, and they have 2 chances to get 2 out of 10 chances to randomly drop a 5. And then also, since a lot of these runners aren't going to be getting hit too often in level 2, you got chances of forcing more 5ers. So, but
I take picking up the Armos.
Yeah, he's gonna get it. I think that makes sense as well, because he's gonna be using arrow strats in level 7. Each arrow costs a rupee, and you want at least, 10-15 rupees for 7 if you're going for that kind of strat. Normally. So that makes sense. Now he doesn't have to worry about rupees, honestly, for the rest of the game, besides the 100 secret.
Yeah, so Tecate entering level 2 with the 56 rupees. We'll see where he's at leaving level 2. I'm gonna guess somewhere in the 65 to 70 range.
While we're watching these runners in 2, an interesting fact, Green Mario. Did you know that both of these runners listed you as their Z1 idol? Pandering?
Really?
Maybe?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
They realize they don't get any bonus time for saying that. Right?
Pandering to the wrong guy.
Kelsey is saying, I believe it. Tecate loves Green Mario.
Nice. Yeah. Met Tecate. Wonderful soul. Love him so much. It's been a shame the pandemic has kind of stipend some of the IRL hanging outs, but hopefully soon again.
And our runners are really close again.
They are close again, that's right.
Wymus had some catch up in there, so only a feew seconds apart grabbing that level 2 Triforce.
It looked like, according to his splits, he gained like 30 seconds somehow. Or like 20-ish or something.
Yeah, Wymus always has in his runs a lot of time to save in level 2, probably why he lists it as his weakest level. So that was a great thing to see when he saves 36.
That was one of his best level 2s I've seen.
Yeah.
Obviously, the timer agrees, but he's got to be stoked right now. He looks locked in.
And he's using his PB splits as well, so being plus 18 against your PB is really good. Really, really good.
So yeah, both runners with 8 bombs, so they're in good bomb position. Plenty of rupees for level 7 later for some arrow usage in the river room. Maybe the reverse sea as well.
Ooh, Tecate took an unfortunate bop from Armos. You really want to have a count. Essentially, you want to force in the Olive Garden so that you can kind of keep your keep a healthy bomb count, because you're going to use a bunch there. So we may have to see him. May see him kill some extra enemies. I must first to enter Olive Garden. Let's see how it goes.
As you play the Bogey Knight strats.
Bogey Knights.
Got any Bogey Knights? Drop those off in chat.
It's pretty good room for Why Must there.
Yeah, seriously. A great opener for Tecate as well. Getting huge 12 damage bombs here.
And see, a lot of these strats are just all marketing based, because even though that strat is named after me, I stole it from Green Mario. So
Bogey Knights?
yeah.
Bogey Knights.
Wait, you stole it from me?
I stole that strat from you.
Oh, the strat. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever said Bogey Knights. Like,
The problem is
Yeah.
you have to like trademark your strat with a name, or somebody like Bogey will snatch it from you.
yeah. Biggest Z1 thief, Bogey Smalls.
That's true.
No, I mean, people have been doing different strats in that room since the dawn of time, or dawn of 86 or whatever.
Ooh, why must getting some terrible Dodongo luck.
Oh man, he's getting trolled.
Oh man, they keep zigzagging. Thankfully, in this room, not only do the Dodongos drop bombs if you smoke them and hit them with the sword, but there is also a room drop of 4 bombs, so that always helps.
Quiff with the troll dongo bits here in chat.
Yeah, pretty much neck and neck again. Pretty crazy. You can see the little differences coming through here, as you know, I must take buffs from these guys. But you know, just even the small rooms where Must is like going through the middle, you can see him like shaving, like, you know, just a little bit of time, as Tecate took it a little bit safe and went around the Gibdos. But yeah, both out of 5. Hard level to get out of.
3 seconds apart.
3 seconds. Both got 7 bombs. Plenty of rupees. Tecate has a wealth of rupees.
Yes, we're about halfway through this race now. Both runners doing great. As far as goals for this race, Wymus has said he would like to get sub 34, but in reality, he just wants to finish. If you know Wymus, he does a lot of first manips in 3 and a lot of resetting in 3. So I can see why he wants to just finish. As far as Tecate, him coming in last minute as our sub, he says that he's really rusty, so he's just hoping to finish deathless. So we'll see if they can manage that.
Yeah, not a lot of rust I'm seeing on his side. A little bit, but
Yeah,
nothing.
I was going to say, with them both synced up like this, very little rust.
Yeah, both runners putting on a good show right now.
Yeah, other than level 3 manhandle shenanigans, you know, for Tecate, both runners are having a good time here. Now, since they are using arrow strats, level 7 here, they don't really need to worry too much about their count going through. So a couple bops here and there isn't the biggest deal.
Why am I getting a nice fairy? Always great to have a fairy for this room.
Getting the double fairy.
Another one. Ugh.
Oh, and out of
Damn
arrows.
bubbles. Get out of here.
So Tecate feeding the hungry red Guria.
Oh, Tecate getting pretty stuck in the map room. Oh, that was unfortunate. Lost so many hearts, and he did not get double fairies. So
Yeah, those Gurias are probably a little jealous of the meat he just fed the red Guria, saying, "Where's mine?"
barely gets through. The nerves are setting in here.
And we have a red candle grab. Let's drop some Druislits in chat.
A double red candle grab here. Please double your amount of Druislits, chat. Oh man, half a heart. This is scary. Oh, this room in particular is terrifying. Oh, he is pausing all over the place. Nice, makes it through. And the good thing about Dig Dugger is he has 2 fairies on his global. So he has a small chance of getting fairies and are also a lot of hearts. There are 6 hearts there up for grabs.
Oh, please get the fairy.
Gets
He
woo!
got it.
Woo! Yee! A little scary there.
All right, so Tecate breathing slightly easier as he enters his reverse C.
Boy, oh boy.
And this-
It's not easy fighting a room like that on a half a heart.
No, definitely not.
They're high-fiving. Alright, they're syncing up.
They're like
That's crazy.
holding hands at this point.
Yeah. Let's go together.
We're all friends here. We want to finish together at the same time, right? That's the goal of this.
Ooh. Wymus was fishing for that heart, and fishing for that bomb, and he got it. So he can breathe a sigh of relief going into 6. Whereas Tecate is in bomb trouble here.
Again, just about 4 seconds separate these two runners. What a great show.
Tecate with a very small lead, but not a bomb lead. So really, we'll see how that translates. These can always be very nerve-wracking scrolls here.
Both runners
Do the one
approaching their favorite strat, which is the Rook Order.
A gentleman by the name of Rooslugs had this crazy idea of clipping into the water next to the dock, getting transported by the whistle, and as it goes over the dock, the game thinks you took the dock, and it's also taking you to the level that your whistle is taking you to. So essentially that translates to taking you to the level, yet moving you a screen up and to the left. So the way the runners have it routed out is that the next level in the recorder is set to level 7, so that it goes a screen up and west of level 7, which is right where level 6 and the magical sword is.
And
So-
such beautiful sync on that magical sword, too.
Yeah, these guys are hella synced right now. I mean, you've got menuing, you've got Lionel dodges that are pushing each you know, ahead of each other. Big moment for Tecate. Gets the bombs.
Huge bomb drop for Tecate.
Another big moment
Definitely
for
needed
Wymus,
that.
too. Because he's gotten his hearts back. Beams are crazy important in this level.
Yeah, beams are great to have in this Keese room.
Yep. And it's not like Link to the Past where your beams... I mean, I guess it's like Zelda 2 as well, where your beams will deal the full damage that your sword deals. Link to the Past, that is not the case.
And undo with a comment. This is so crazy, can't even grab a beer. Zelda 1 is crazy. Don't go anywhere. We're on the edge of our seats.
Yep.
Oh, I at least managed to do that. Yeah, these runners putting on a phenomenal show right now. This is so fun to watch.
I'm just waiting for Goma to see if we get 2 more one-shotters.
Yeah, can we go 8 for 8 tonight? So far 4 for 4. Wymus even getting bomb drops where he's like, I don't need those.
Ooh, Tecate running low on health though.
Ooh. He's phasing away. Again, a big thing you'll see runners do against Wizrobes is stay on the half tiles. A lot of times, they will not shoot you if you are on a half tile that is like sort of in line with where the Wizrobe is moving. But makes it through. Makes it through, Wah.
5 for 5 for Goma.
Yep.
5 for 5.
Once again, no quiffing it. So, sorry Quiff, we might not see anybody use your strat tonight.
Got a left for Goma. Boom.
6 for 6.
And the fairy.
Way to go.
Refill's gonna set him a little bit more behind, but you can always catch up in 8 and 9. Very difficult levels, so still anybody's game. Little differences are really gonna matter here and give you an edge.
And both of these runners, the 3rd out of 4 in this relay, so still got 2 levels for each of these fine runners, and then they'll hand it off to their anchorman.
Beams leaving BL1 for Wymust. Very nice. Oh, extra bombs, just in case.
Yeah, lucky bomb drops.
More.
I swear, Team Candy Mustard is having all the drop luck tonight.
Yeah. Some of that indie luck.
Tecate had a great Blue Lagoon 1, as Wymus finishes off Blue Lagoon 2.
Really just one room behind now. Rough set of Darknet movements there.
Yeah, Blue Lagoon 2 not treating Tecate as kindly as Blue Lagoon 1 did. Meanwhile, Wymus is going for the Gliok fight. And gets it.
Oh, a little awkward to get hit by the bubble there. Kate's making it around.
So yeah, resource-wise, Wymus sitting pretty with 7 bombs. Tecate will probably need 1 more bomb drop.
Yeah, essentially you need 6 bombs to clear out level 9. I think that's the minimum. But, so with 4, kind of need an extra drop.
Looks like Wymus is probably going to hit that safety potion, right?
Yeah. Very smart.
Good
Yep.
call.
See, a lot of runners accidentally grab the heart here. So, called the BT Racing Heart. Because of that very reason. Yeah, Takate also grabbing the potion. I like it. Picking a bunch of hits. Enter 9. That's gonna help Takate catch up a little bit. Catch up on Team Mustard. Candy Mustard.
I relish the thought of that.
Oh no, not the puns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you slaw that. I don't have anything.
XR30 says, I love these dad jokes. Good thing Bogey runs baby percent then.
Yeah.
Hot diggity dog. All right, let's go. Takate in level 9. Gonna grab his key here. Needs one more bomb drop.
Definitely low on bombs. I guess both are technically low on bombs at this point, since you're gonna want more for some of the rooms.
Yeah, we'll see if Takate goes for the 4-pack from Patra 1.
Patra? That's possible. I mean, certainly if you want to finish, it's a very smart move. Also, using the old man to increase your consecutive count is pretty wise as well. Ooh.
Why must almost missing his forced bomb. Yeah, so Takate,
I can just imagine what he's saying to himself in his head. Keep the count.
Takate taking out Patra 1, getting his bombs. He's good to go for the rest of level 9.
Yeah. Gonna put him a little behind though. But there's a whole nother race after this, so might as well guarantee the finish, really.
I think one of the most interesting things about a game like this, it's 1986, pretty old, and I can say that because I'm born older than that. It's interesting to see how people pick this back up all these years later. You know, Wymus found this again via Lack Attack, watching some videos from him. Takate actually had this voted on by his chat as a game to run, and that's how he got into running this as a speedrun. So two kind of different situations there.
Takate, a very, very adept speedrunner. He had the world record in Super Mario Bros. 2J for a long time. Also is a huge contender for Chip and Dale on the NES. Another very technical platformer. So he definitely has a lot of skills when it comes to NES speedrunning.
And Wymus had a beautiful Patra skip, taking no damage on that one a couple rooms back.
Oh, he had world record, my bad. Awesome. Yeah, I know he recently tied the Chip and Dale like 100 all zones kind of speedrun and stuff, so he's been on that grind.
He's grabbing his silvers.
Yeah.
With a key spot for good luck.
A little keys kiss.
I didn't see it. Did Wymus potion, or has he just kept all of his hearts this time?
Not actually sure.
Looks like from Slamu, I think he has all his potions still.
Yeah.
That's great to keep that many hearts through all of level 9.
Also, nice little time save. Opening that potion, chugging it. Takes time.
2 fairies in reverse C. Got it. Thank you.
Very
and
nice.
We have Beacon.
Your GG's out for Why Must. 32-27. You know he's happy with that. That was a really good 9, actually.
So for Why Must, his favorite emote is Coffee Zone. Throw some GGs and some Coffee Zones in chat if you have them.
And Antlers is the anchor here. Very well known for his damageless Zelda runs. That is, I assume that's his favorite category.
All right, Takate getting his potion off there. I was worried.
Yeah, that was a little scary.
He took a bop.
But on to Patcher 3, and he's got beams as well, so it's gonna be nice. Oh, takes a bop, unfortunately. Goes for the swag.
Nice, we got the
Great
black and
screen
white.
swag. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's Ganon. Oh, he got the worst pattern. Oh my gosh. That can happen when you move to the left first. Oh man.
Oh, and he
Oh my
clutched
gosh.
out.
Clutched it out.
Woo, boy, that's a clinch.
Woo. Yeah, get your GGs out after he makes it past the fire. Okay.
Yes,
GG's out for
GG's.
Takate.
And how about some Sumgasms, Takate's favorite emote, if you have those.
Nice.
Yeah, GG's.
Woo. That is scary. But yeah, that's essentially the worst pattern that you can get. So there are different strats to approach Ganon for that first hit. You want to hit him in that top left corner. And when you move to the left and then go up, Ganon can do a very rare late fireball, which Takate unfortunately had to eat, and then try to hit him afterwards. He was out of position, and then barely clutched it out. But yeah, GG's to Takate. That was... There are a lot of moments when this game becomes a horror game. And that was one of them.
Yeah, and so our final race of the relay, Team Candy Mustard is Antlers, and Team Bop is Druis. Both these runners really good. Druis has a PB in this route of 30.29, and Antlers has our only sub 30 at 29.49. However, he does say he does not run a lot of races as vanilla. Like Gimaro was saying, it's a pretty big random racer, so...
Yeah, Antlers also the world record holder in damage list for both first and second quest. So loves the pain.
He's a glutton for pain punishment. Yeah, Druis off to a little shaky start here. Didn't really get any bomb drops, and also is on half a heart. So, gotta be really careful. Hold there. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think he'll be able to force here. Maybe get some bombs and hearts. No! Miscounted. Now he is in trouble. He's got to go to the north. Get the room bomb drops from the Keys. It's gonna take time. It's also a little bit scary fighting these guys without... Can't take a hit. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. I'm just freaking out the whole time now. Oh no. Did take a hit. Alright, Druis, come on, buddy. Gonna buckle down here.
Yeah, I know a lot of the guys have been practicing, what to do in case something goes wrong. So it's always fun to see their backup strats and what their plans are to get back in the game.
Yeah, only has 2 bombs for Manhandla though, so this is like still not an ideal situation. So he's got to take his time with this. Oh, 1 arm left. Oh, doesn't get it. Gotta play safe here. Oh no. Okay, 2 hits, 3 hits. Should be good. He can also force a bomb, I think. Nice. Gets the bomb drop. Keeps the run
Nice
alive.
work.
Whew.
Huge.
That is never a fun situation to be in.
Drew is probably taking a huge sip of coffee after
Yeah, right.
that Manhandla fight.
Getting in the coffee zone. And Antler is also... Oh man, he had 1 heart there. That was kind of scary as well. Against the Gleon fight.
It's not everybody loves Raymond, it's everyone hates Manhandla.
Yeah. Everybody hates Manhandla. Whew. Yeah, basically a level ahead, but it is not over. A death pretty much anywhere, and Juris is right back in this. Level 1, not really known for killing a lot of people though, so we'll probably look to levels 5, 7, 6, 8, 9 for the comeback potential. But, Antler's known for his damageless runs, so not a great candidate to be fighting against, I'd say.
Yes, it's not surprising that in the questionnaire, his favorite strat in all capitals was not getting hit, whereas his least favorite strat was getting hit.
Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, poor Druis is having a rough time. He accidentally forced a 5er in the breakfast room as well, so his bomb count is a little bit low. Lower than he would like. But his rupee count's a little higher, so we'll see if he can, try to do something to get back, maybe skip Armos or whatever. I'm sure they're watching the stream. It's always I feel like when you ask players whether they do it, you get a lot of mixed answers. A lot of people are like, well, I don't like watching the stream because, I want to focus on the run. But a lot of people also say, I like watching the stream because I want to know exactly how far, behind I am. It gives me more information, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, it's a question for our positions 1 through 3 runners that are in chat. Did any of you guys have the stream up while you were running your race to see how the other player was doing?
Randos, no. Absolutely not. Is this Andy?
Ooh, Drew is getting double bombs. 1 was forced, 1 was global. So he's got 7 bombs entering the Gleok fight with beams.
Yeah, I think watching the stream in particular is... I don't know. I generally don't like doing it. I've done a few races before, either like Mega Man or Zelda or whatever. I've kept the stream open, but it just gets distracting for me. I don't know. I like to just focus on the game.
Yeah. Yeah, YMS said he did not have the stream open, which I think if he had, would have gone a lot slower.
Yeah.
Really stressing out how close each room was.
Yeah, there was a ton of sync-ups during the YMS and Tecate race.
Including a synchronized recorder.
Yeah.
And Drew is going to enter 1.
Yeah, still about a level ahead. So See if Druis can pick up some time here.
We have Mixic 007 with a raid. Thank you. Welcome in to the NextGen Zelda 1 relay race. Currently on race 4 out of 4.
Takate definitely started a little bit in front of you, Must. I think it was maybe about a minute. But yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, we're doing a 4v4 relay here with the NextGen crew doing Zelda 1.
So Antlers in really good position, at least in terms of rupees. Approaching 60. As Druis grabs his bow out of 1. Yeah, we'll see an Armo skip from Druis, I believe, with 26 rupees.
He normally likes taking it, regardless, so kind of a toss-up at this point. If he knows that he's behind, he probably will skip it. But I think he normally likes to go for it, even with like a high rupee count like 26 at this point. Because you just don't want to be in a situation where you don't get a lot of rupees in 2, and then you have like 45, and you're like, well, I don't want to do Armos. Like, it's kind of awkward. But Antlers is just cruising.
Yeah, Antlers out of 2. Druis now exiting 1. So we are a level apart, but anything can happen, as we've seen.
This is the point where things start getting a little dicey. Oh, and Drew's gonna go get another key, actually. Not sure what this is actually for.
Interesting.
Did he miss a key somewhere? 2 when you leave. Can't, like, recall how many keys you normally have when you... Oh, that's right, he did use a key in level 3. Yeah, so you normally have 2 leaving level 1. So yeah, he's got it back up. Okay, that's smart.
Smershal, you can not only beat this in 2 hours, you can beat Zelda 1 in under 30 minutes.
It's possible.
All right, we'll see if Druis goes with the Armos 30. He is.
Yeah, I didn't think he would skip it, but odds are he's probably not watching the stream, if I had to imagine. Focus mode. But big room here for Antlers. Gotta sword down a few. Definitely some time save potential here. He's within 1 hit. Okay. We'll see how he handles the rest of level 5. Meanwhile, we've got level 2 action. For the
I think if there's
Druids.
anybody who can get through the rest of level 5 without taking a hit, it's Antlers.
Yeah, I
As-
probably have
as
more
he takes
confidence
a
in
hit.
him than anyone. Oh, nice Moldorm pattern. Let's go. Drew is picking up speed here.
Druis entering the coffee zone.
Is that what he calls this room?
I mean, it could be.
Oh, that was a thing.
I just mean the fact that he drinks a lot of coffee, and
Yeah.
there should be a room
Those
called the coffee
bombs.
zone.
I mean, I assumed that was the coffee zone when you said it. I'm not sure why, but be a good name for that room, I guess.
I think it should be called the coffee zone. There you go. The Moldorm room is now the coffee zone.
I guess the sandy background could be like light roast coffee grounds, maybe.
Yeah, a little blonde roast.
Yeah. Ooh, we're getting a Why Must whistle here from Someone's time wasting strat.
Yeah, Sam,
Yeah.
this is just a 4v4 relay run, team versus team. The first 2 runners ran 2 first, and our last 2 runners running 3 first.
But yeah, Why Must, known for accidentally using his whistle when he runs out of bombs, since that's what the game will automatically menu to when you run out of bombs. And, yeah, happens, you know?
So Drew is choosing to route
Half
in
a heart.
his potion
Half a heart.
after
Oh
level
my
2.
God.
Antlers employing a
Rando strats here.
yeah.
I guess he's gonna just use another bomb here, so he doesn't die. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
Reset the room.
double bomb it. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Woo, clutched it out.
But this has given Drew some time to catch up. If he has a really good 5, you could see in his splits he lost like a minute after the recorder kind of thing for Antlers. But Drew's gotta push it here.
Yeah, Juris has been running this game for about a year. Got into speedrunning watching Pronzo. Antlers has been running for 3 years. Got into Z1 watching Z1 randomizer races on YouTube.
That's also how I found out about this, was finding Jam Evil posted some videos on YouTube of randomizer, and I was just like, this is really cool. And that's how I found all these people, so.
That's awesome. Yeah, Jam Evil was actually my first opponent in the any percent no up and A race back in like 2019 or 2018, I think it was. And I didn't know anything. And he's like, I'll help you out. I'll help you set up the race stuff and all this. I was like, oh man, thank you. But super nice.
And now look at you.
Now look at me.
You're a star, kid.
Okay, let's see how Drew is handling this. Doesn't want to get fully surrounded, so he's kind of waiting for them to come to him. He is. Oh,
Gets his bomb
last
force.
Bomb, yeah, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, back when I had to use SRL for racing. It was so hard to figure out. I always had a... What was it? Using IRC to do the Zelda races and stuff. It was such a pain in the ass. Oh my god. But yeah, we have moved on. We have moved on from dark times.
This race not sponsored by SRL. All right, Druis grabs his recorder out of level 5. His Antlers enters level 7. He's in his river room.
And we've had some close calls already. And we've had 2 instances where Antlers was at half a heart, or within 1 damage source of dying. He was 2 hearts in the recorder room, and then half a heart when he was fighting Dig Dogger. So I mean, it's been pretty hectic for him so far. Wouldn't say Druis is completely out of this yet. Still got a lot of difficult levels for Antlers to get through.
And dodging those bananas like a boss.
Yeah, you know Antlers has some damageless strats for 7, alright. 7's normally where you get... It's very difficult to, like, not take any damage. You normally just like are sort of forced to take some hits from the gorillas and the bananas and stuff. But yeah, you know, doing damageless, you have to have some strats for these rooms and stuff. But
We have a blue banana, best banana down there in chat. That's a very divisive comment in the Zelda 1 community, I feel.
If you guys don't do a lot of randos, you might not realize, but there are arguments that people have as to whether you should take the boomerang or magical boomerang. A lot of top runners kind of just like ignore it, because it's like an extra menu item, that sort of thing, and it's not very useful. While there are other people that love the banana and love Lord Banana, so can cause some strife in the Z1 scene. Whether you're pro banana or anti banana man.
Antlers grabs the Triforce at 7, and probably about 10-ish, 11-ish minutes left before these racers hit Ganon and finish the game.
Yeah, these two are just cruising along right now.
But yeah, there's always, it's kind of nice because as you leave level 7, there's sort of like mentally it's like, okay, 10 more minutes to go, and as you get silvers, they call that the 2-minute drill after you get silvers to beating the game. So 10 more minutes left. If we get a good run out of Antlers, it could be over by now. So, or by then, I should say.
And we have a raid from Zelda Speedruns 3. Welcome in, everybody. You're watching a Zelda 1 4v4 relay race. Currently on race 4.
Yeah, we are on the last leg of the race. Druis versus Antlers. Antlers has a strong lead, I would say. But, you know, one death in the later levels could change everything, so.
Ooh, and ZSR3 was running some Z2 rando. We definitely have some of our runners here that have said after they sub 30, they definitely want to hit up some Z2. Not rando per se, but at least running Z2 vanilla.
Who's that?
Oh, let's see. Quiff. I'm going to call you guys out. Quiff says he's going to do some Z2. And I have this all in writing, guys, so you're going to have to do it, you know? Oh, let's see. Who else said Z2? Let's see. Wyma said Z2 grind. And even Druis said maybe Z2.
Another Why Must Whistle by Druis. But yeah, after I got sub 30, I actually started playing Z2 myself. Definitely a fan of ROM hacks and Z2 randomizer myself. Fun stuff.
And get your Druis lits out in chat if you got them. Is what Druis would be saying right now if you're watching this on his stream.
I have to imagine he's probably saying it to himself in order to
He probably
kind of get into the mood. Yeah.
I hear it in Druis's voice. I can hear it in my head.
Yeah.
Green Mario, John Tabin's calling you out in chat.
I did a few runs of Z2, okay? It's a longer game. Can't help it, I like Z1 a lot more. But, you know.
Antlers making relatively quick work of this level 6. As Druis is about to fight Aquamentus here in level 7. He is without bombs.
It is Antlers' favorite. Oh! We have a quiff! We have a quiff!
Couple quiffs
We
there.
are not going 8 for 8 tonight.
At least he still got it on the first cycle, though.
True.
Is the quiff, like, missing the cycle, or is it just missing the shot? I don't really know.
Yes.
Yes is the correct answer.
Yes. Good. You guys are just so knowledgeable. No.
Right now, drop your west sides in chat as we go from the west coast to the east coast.
Gotta love that world wrap.
Yeah, Druis, big fan of not only emotes, but all things West Coast, it seems, as he's over in California.
Huge 49ers fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely some fun responses in the questionnaire coming from the weekend. Antlers, when I asked, what do you do for fun? Said, watching the Chiefs break Buffalo's hearts.
His original response was not taking damage.
That is true. Meanwhile, he is taking some damage onto 4 hearts after the Blue Lagoon.
Unfortunately, it's been a reoccurring thing. He's had low hearts almost at the end of every level besides 6.
Yeah, but overall, Antlers is trying to get to sub 31 tonight. That's his goal. Meanwhile, Druis is looking for around 33 to 34 minutes is his goal.
Druis also looking for some bombs here in level 6. Came up empty in the chapel. So hopefully he gets a global drop here. Though he may have a forced fiver. So hopefully he can kill one of these blues first.
Oh, he gets hit. Okay, cool. I don't know what his global's at all. Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
luckily
Global,
gets the bomb
huge.
drop.
So no Gleox of Shame tonight.
Yeah, too bad. Tecate said that that's called Tecate's pet Gleok. Wants to try to make that a thing.
Antlers is on his way to 9. But this is really the decider here, if he dies in 9 or not. And he has the potion, right?
No, I think
Did he not get it?
I think he's going potionless.
Oh, he is
Yeah,
going
no
potionless. Okay.
potion.
Alright.
Yeah, I think if you were to ask Antlers that question, he would drop a no dude emote on you.
Yeah.
One of my favorite emotes.
No, dude.
No, dude.
Man, we'll
Gets
see
his
though.
bomb force.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, if it's like if you die, that's when you go get the potion kind of thing. So that's what I used to do in races. I was like, I'll wait till I'm dead to go grab a potion.
Druis has his Triforce in 6. So he'll be headed over to 8, and then he'll go to 9 eventually. You got this, Druis. We believe.
Ooh, taking almost 3 bops from Patcher 1. Not a great start. Not that I'm rooting for Antlers or Druis, I just want to see a close one. Okay, down to 5 hearts. Definitely lost 4 hearts from an orange Wizrobe beam. One of the strongest attacks in the game. Gets his bombs though.
No heart drops. That's a little sad.
Yeah.
I think Antlers is gonna just get his health down to half a heart and then just clutch it out just to show he can.
Drew is making
Drew's
mincemeat
having
of these dark nuts.
Yeah, having a great Blue Lagoon one. Good job.
Ooh, gets a bomb drop. Makes that a reverse C.
Very nice. Damageless reverse C.
It's the double block clip there to get through.
A
Save
little
bit of
faster than
time.
walking around, yeah. Those last 3 Dark Knights are giving Druis a real headache. Reverse clip. No! Lost a heart. Got one back. Oh boy. It can be so scary if you miss the reverse clip in there, because it really seems like the blue Wizrobes just follow you wherever you're trying to like clip back in.
Ooh, and a Patrabop.
Down to 3. Going safe on the left side.
So Druis will be out of 8, headed to level 9. His 5 bombs will need 1 more pack.
Strong trap room for Antlers. Also gets extra bombs in case he needed it. So if he actually does die, he will have enough bombs to easily make it back. Druis with a solid bomb pickup from the old Bluey.
In that previous room the Antlers were just in with the diamond staircase and the traps and the whizzies, he's trying to coin the term as diamond cutter for that room.
I like it.
Ooh, nice
gets
fairy.
The fairy for extra measure.
Yeah. Takes out the suspense a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. And looking like a clean Ganon here. Yep. Alright. Antlers is gonna finish here. Get your GGs out, and congratulations to... I can't believe I have to say this for like the 4th time. Candy Mustard. Team Candy Mustard is taking it. With the
Yes,
crazy little
GG's.
grayscale here.
Andy, why must Antlers with the win?
GG's. Say our name.
Say our
Mario.
name. Candy Mustard. Ugh.
I think chat had the best time of the night. See how I spun that?
Nice. No, dude. I love that emote. But we are still here for Druis. He's got a potion.
Yes, definitely stick around. Let's support Druis to the end.
Nice bomb drop here. Damageless next room is always nice. Yeah, I gotta support the coffee zone.
So Juros using his last key. Has 8 bombs.
Uh-oh. A little trouble with P2.
Patra not having it.
Uh-oh, down to 3, down to 1.
Ooh, potion up. Ooh, just got it.
Coffee zone.
I wonder what kind of coffee each of the potions taste like to Druis.
Red coffee, blue coffee.
So the red potion is that Coke with coffee?
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe
Coke
it's
black or something.
Hot coffee versus iced coffee. Maybe we'll go that route.
There you go. I like that.
That's a lot.
The hot coffee, the iced coffee. I like it.
Enjoyable imagery. Ooh, getting bopped around here. I forget to mention the frying pan room. Or what is Druis always calls it like the skillet or something.
It's the walk from the doorway into the clipping into the block clip.
Yeah, what does he call that room? I always forget.
The frying pan.
The frying pan. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Missed it, but I guess there'll be another one. I'll try to do my best Druis impression when he gets to the next clip room.
And we got the reverse clip. Very nice.
Doesn't have to deal with P2, so nice.
Got 2 bombs left. Needed to open 2 more bomb holes. "21 arrows to take down Ganon."
I bet he only needs 1.
Maybe 2. 1 for the swag.
Yeah. A diamond cutter room gets a clear path here.
The Antler's trying to make it a thing.
Likes to call this room the frying pan.
The path he walks looks like a frying pan.
Yeah. Taking out patch with 3. Pretty quick. Ooh,
Gets
and
the
a
fairy has beams for Ganon. Not that they help, but
All right, Ganon, do your worst. And he gets
down
him.
goes Ganon.
The last bacon of the night.
Get your GGs out in chat for Druis and Team Bop
Yeah, strong
Finishing-
showing from everybody.
with a 35-48.
Yeah,
Good
way to go,
race.
Team Bop. J Riggs, Rando, Takate, Druis. Valiant effort, guys. Great races.
But yeah, if you enjoyed this, I'm sure this will not be the last NextGen Z1 race. As the racers continue to get better, I'm sure the stakes will continue to get higher as more events will most likely happen in the future. Thanks again to ZSR for letting us use your guys' Twitch channel. Much appreciated. You guys got any shoutouts?
No, just shout outs to these 8 runners who were phenomenal. Give them all follows. Thank you to ZeldaSpeedRuns for hosting this event and everybody who helped restream and organize this. A lot of fun to be a part of.
Yeah, and for myself, this is actually my first time ever on comms. I had a great time. Thank you guys for making it so fun. You know, Bogey, Green Mario, all the runners, chat. It's a great time, so thanks.
All right, good. And we are, I guess that's it from us. We will be signing out. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. It was a blast doing commentary. Love watching Zelda races. I seriously love watching these guys really just improve over time. And it seems like everyone's getting PBs and just like stakes are getting higher, and it's just really great to see everyone's journey, through the Zelda speedrun. So, thanks for being a part of that. If any of you guys have any questions about the speedrun or about anything in general, please feel free to anytime hit me up on Discord. Usually pretty active in the Z1 Discord. There's always, a lot of other Discords as well. So NextGen Discord. But yeah, follow the runners. And yeah, stick around for more Zelda to come.
Yeah, and actually, before we end, it sounds like maybe some of the runners want to come in for some interviews. Sounds like Takate might want to, if you guys are interested in that.
That would be fun.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Fortunately, I don't know how to do that.
Oh, someone has to bring him into the Discord channel, I think.
Okay.
Don't know.
Ooh,
Who goes there?
Let's. Oh goodness, we have Takate. We have a Quiff the fish in the room. Welcome, guys.
And
Yes, we can
Antlers, J Riggs, Druis, Endy.
Everybody's jumping in now.
here.
Everybody.
GG's,
All right.
guys.
Yeah, GG's. All right, guys. I don't know who wants to go first. We can do this maybe alphabetically or something. Antlers, how are you feeling? GG's on the run.
I dodged one or two
So many
bullets
people.
in that last run, but it was good enough to live, I guess. I can name like 3 or 4 really big screw ups I had in that run. Buying the bombs instead of the arrows was a big one. Chalk that one up to second quest low percent muscle memory on that screen. And then screwing up and taking a hit from in Olive Garden, not getting the bomb force, that was bad. Almost cost me to die to Dig Dogger. There was something else. Can't remember what it was. But anyway, no, it was a fun time. It was a really fun time. I won't talk for too long, but yeah, I appreciate these guys asking me to come in and do this. So
Yeah, other than a couple scary moments, looked like you had a pretty good run. I think you were the only person to not get the potion, so kudos to you.
Thanks.
But also, yeah, it was just scary moments in 5, and then scary moments in 9, not having the potion. But looked like you pulled through.
I was never really too scared of 9. Once I got past Patra 2, I was pretty well good to go. That next room, I was trying to take safe and ended up taking a bunch of bops anyway because I forgot the safe strats. So that happened. I should have just gone for the regular strats.
Yeah, sorry, I think Rando, we're getting some feedback from you, by the way. But all right, moving along. Druis, GG on your run. How you feeling, dude? You got any words?
Oh man, I'm glad I finished. That was tough. I felt so much nerves just going in from the start of my first real race, So felt a lot of nerves going in, but I was able to kind of settle down a little bit really after level 4. But shoot, man, it was fun. It was fun to be able to finish one and at least finish before the limit and everything. So glad to have gotten it done. Wish I could have done better, but it's all good. Glad to have done it.
Nice.
Different than racing on your own stream, yeah?
What's that?
A little different than just racing on your own stream, right?
Yeah, my own stream, I'm used to just talking to everybody and chatting through it, and this I was silent and just just by myself, so it was a little bit weird.
Yeah, we had to imagine you were talking to yourself, oh, and this room's the frying pan, and
I should have been doing that.
All right, good stuff. All right, Endy, you got any words for us? How are you feeling after the race?
Up until 9, I felt pretty good.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and then 9 happened. I mean, it was a bummer. I didn't get the potion to start, and then I almost died in 2, and then I almost died in 5. But I did it. I mean, it was fun. I'm glad it happened. It was my first race as well, and it was a blast. I would do it again for sure, but hopefully with a little better result.
Awesome. Yeah, I think you used your first potion in 8 and then 9, and then you were kind of
Then I got
screwed for the back
potion.
half. Yeah.
Hey, you know, it's Z1. Z1 get a Z1 sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep, and there's
certainly.
nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I guess
Well,
technically
hopefully.
down in time. So
There you go. Yes. Yeah, that's the plan. At least, but you guys killed it on comms. Thank you guys so much for doing that.
No problem. Glad you guys all
problem.
enjoyed it. All right, Quiff, you got any words for us?
I'd just like to thank Zelda Speedruns for letting me do my mediocre run on their channel. I was the only one to grab the blue ring, which I desperately need to finish any run. So I'm just glad that anyone was willing to watch me do that. Got the reverse clip and didn't miss Goma. So good run for me.
We were joking about Goma the whole time.
yeah, we nearly had 8 for 8 skipping the quiff.
Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right.
GG's to everybody, and thank you guys so much for the comms and the restream.
No
I'll
problem.
point out, I almost 2-cycled Goma.
Yeah, you were the only
That was
person that
bad.
actually missed a shot. You were the only one.
Yeah, you guys were 7 for 8 tonight, taking out Goma in 1 cycle.
Very cool. Rando, you got any words for us? I don't know if he is still there.
I think he's gone because he was having some mic issues.
Okay. Takate, thoughts, feelings? How are you doing, man?
There's a reason I listed Manhandla Room as my least favorite room and least favorite boss.
But at least you got out of the way early.
Yeah, I think the rust definitely showed, but I will say I'm a little happy that I clutched out, on like half a heart, like 3 different levels.
Yeah, there were some scary moments for sure.
I think it was
Level
6,
7, dude.
6, 7, and 9. So yeah, 7, 6,
seven-
and 9. All I think I ended with like half a heart.
7, you started busting out the pause
Pause.
strats, and
Yeah.
we were just like, hold on.
I was very, very happy to
that-
see
that's
that
huge.
fairy, but super, super rusty. I've been, focusing mostly on other games lately, but I'm still gonna get that sub 30. We're only 19 seconds away, so we'll get it.
Hell
We'll get it
yeah.
eventually.
That's
Hell
awesome.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you stepping in to help us out, Takate.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you all for having me.
Absolutely. J Riggs, any thoughts?
All right, J Riggs. Guess he's not
Yeah,
here.
a few words.
Oh,
my
okay.
get my mic issue.
No
I think
worries.
we just heard you.
Any thoughts or feelings on the run?
We good?
Yeah, we can hear you. Any thoughts or feelings on the run? We good? Yeah, we can hear you.
Except we got some
Yeah,
feedback
thanks
there.
for thanks to Zelda Speedruns for putting this on. Thanks to Zelda Speedruns for putting this on.
All right.
I'm having issues here. My bad.
No, it's
Yeah, no
okay. If you're good, we'll move on to Why Must. If you have any last words.
Oh, I'm good, man. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think I forgot to split in the thingy, so I just want to say that technically I beat Antlers. Antlers get some. No, but it was really fun. I really appreciate you guys for putting this on, and Takate for stepping in when we needed somebody bad. It was a lot of fun. We should do it again.
I will say, after I had that bad Manhandla, basically from 3 all the way through 7, we were like neck and neck the whole time. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, the text was exactly synced in the Coast Heart room. Like, I'm talking about within frames.
Dude,
That's
that is
wild.
nuts.
Yeah,
I'm glad
you
I
guys
haven't
did
pulled it up then. If I had it pulled up, I would have just been freaking out. Like, oh my god, I'm hanging with them. I'm hanging with them. So I'm glad I didn't have it pulled up. I'm definitely gonna watch it though. That's gonna be fun to watch. But
Yeah, you guys had
Yeah.
synchronized recorders. It was hilarious.
that's crazy, man. That's awesome. That makes for a good show, right?
Oh, it was phenomenal.
Nice. Yeah, no, thanks everyone. I mean, Bogey, Green Mario, Jess, all you guys for hanging out and helping out. It was awesome.
All right, guys.
GG's to all of you.
Yeah, I am out. Thank you all for watching, listening, and playing Zelda. Appreciate all you guys. But there is always more adventures coming up in the future, so stay tuned. And have a great night.
Man.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. See you guys.
Good evening.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hope to see you all again another time. A bunch of stuff on the schedule, mainly Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Hopefully we'll see you all for Zelda 1 again sometime soon. Thank you, and have a good night. Any last words, Jess or Bogey?
No, just it was a lot of fun. Thanks again for having us. It was fun to get a different audience on some of our runners who usually hang out on each other's channels, so always nice to expand our view. So thanks for hosting us.
Thanks for the restream.